I was recently contacted by this company, SPERAS, to check out one of their headlamps. It's like a multi-function flashlight. And I just figured I'd start out by just showing you their website. I will have a link to this in my description to this website. And I'm just going to scroll down through here and see if I can find, here's the flashlight or headlamp that they want me to review right here. The SPERAS SH16 retails for $69.99, 70 bucks. So we're going to scroll down through here and just look at some of the highlights before I do an unboxing. Looks like it's a right angle headlamp, and you could use it as a flashlight or a headlamp. Has white light, green light, and red light. Move down through here. Here's the different lens covers right here. Oh, it looks like they're magnetic, like they'll stick to the bottom of the flashlight itself, the different lenses. We'll see what it looks like when I pull it out here. And go down here. Oh, I guess it weighs less than an egg, the flashlight itself. And got some, I'm going to just check out some run times here. I'll probably do just I'll check out one of the intensities and see how long it does last actually. It shows here that on Eco, it will last, right here is the Eco. It must be really low because it says it'll last 85 hours on Eco. That's a long time. But I'll get it unpacked here pretty soon, check it out, and get it all charged up and see how she works. All right, so we'll do a quick unboxing here, and then I'll get it charged up and see how she runs. Definitely is a little guy. I mean, for the size of it, it feels fairly solidly built. Got a nice little clip like they showed on their website. You could clip that onto something. What we got here? We got the different lens caps right here, red and a green one. I'm assuming they stick on there. This little clip pulls off pretty easily. Snap it on the harness here. I'm assuming the battery is completely dead. Get her snapped out of the harness. Holds in pretty well. And we got a little USB charger. I was wondering if it had a little bit of charge in it when I first opened it. Open it up here. Oh, okay, the battery has a protective cover on it. So I'm not quite sure if it's completely charged up. There was a little protective cover, that's why it wouldn't turn on. I'm just playing around with it right now. I'm gonna have to check out the directions and see how to change the different intensities to go from low, medium, and high, whatever. They called it turbo or something else on there. I'm gonna check out the directions and then we'll come back and check it out outside. All right, it's actually a pretty good night to check this out. It is pretty dark out right now, so I'm just gonna turn on this flashlight to the eco mode, one hit. In eco mode, if you were just creeping through the woods or something, it's not too bad, really. Hold it for a second. That goes up to the second one. Hopefully the GoPro is picking this up and trying to give you a good distance. That's probably a couple 100 feet down there. Up in intensity. For a tiny little flashlight, this thing is pretty powerful for real. I'll definitely be making use of this thing. I'm just walking down here to shine a little bit farther. Over there past my garages, and there's a garage there, and my trapping shed, and the beehives over there. It's showing those beehives really well, and that's an easy 100 yards away right there. Wow, that is really bright when you double pump that thing. This little tiny flashlight, that's pretty impressive for this tiny little flashlight. Wow, I'm gonna walk back here. It's a pretty good field back here. Hopefully it'll show back here some. I'm just panning around. I'm actually impressed with this little flashlight. how tiny this thing is and how bright it is. Now the next thing I'm going to do with this flashlight, I'm going to give it a fair chance. I'm going to charge it up the whole way, and I'm going to check and time it and see how long it actually will last. So I'm going to go back inside, charge it up, and run that test, and then we'll get back and do a final review. Okay, so I've got this little flashlight charged up, and I've had a little bit of time to play around with it. First impressions, it's a solid little flashlight for real. I mean, it's not a plastic piece of junk. It's solid aluminum. A couple of things I saw on the website. The magnetic part, the lenses. I mean, the lenses, they screw in nice and easy. I know if you want to use a green lens or something, you can just screw it in here. Nice and easy. And the green lens, it comes on green. And the same way with the red. But as far as the magnetic part on the back here, for storage, I'm not quite so sure about that. I don't know. I don't think I would store them here because it would be easy to bump these off right here. I just find a place to store them, and if you knew you wanted to use the red one or the green one, put it on beforehand, because I mean, you can manipulate it to where it's lined up here. But if you have it on your headlamp, if you have it on the head strap or on a backpack or something, I think it could easily get knocked off of here. That's just my personal opinion right there with that. But they do screw in nice and easy. As far as the battery, this screws off, the top screws off, and the bottom screws off. But the flashlight itself, it snaps into here nice and solid. And you can rotate this easily. We'll take this over to the refrigerator here, and I'll show you the magnetic as I trip over charging wires. I mean, it's really solid if you stick it on something for the magnetic capabilities of it, and you want to shine it down on something. So that works really well. And now for the actual function of the flashlight. When you read through the instructions, if you press it one time, it comes on, and I guess that's the eco mode. And if you press it again, it goes off. Now if you press it, turn it on, that's eco mode. Press it and hold it for a second, it comes on a little bit brighter. That's the second level, I guess. Press it and hold it again for about a half a second. It keeps going up in intensity. And then it goes back down. You can actually press and hold it, and it will just continually cycle through the levels of brightness. And then when you pause, you hit it one quick time and it goes off. So hit it, comes on, hit it, comes off. If you double pump it, it goes on to what's called the turbo mode. That's the brightest mode. And that's where I guess it would only last for 1 hour. Hit it one time, it goes off again. If you hit it 3 times, it goes into the SOS mode or the flash or distress modes. Press it one time and it goes off. I mean, it's pretty easy to use once you get the hang of it, for real. Okay, so I did a complete charge of the flashlight and I did a runtime test on it. I did it on the low level, which is just the second one right here, which is still pretty bright, bright enough to do a little bit of work on for sure. In the manual, it stated that it would run for approximately 9 hours. At about 7 hours, the low light level started to flash here, which, I mean, it started to go a little bit dim. Would it have made another 2 hours? I don't know. I just shut it off there once that low light level started flashing. But still, 7 hours running at that brightness that was a long time. So, I mean, my overall thoughts on this little flashlight, I give it 2 thumbs up. I mean, it's nice, lightweight, compact. I mean, I have quite a few flashlights, but I will definitely be making use of this thing, especially as a headlamp, and it's just a very versatile little flashlight. And it's small, about the size of an egg and about the same weight. So 2 thumbs up if you want to check this flashlight out. Again, it's about $70, and I will have a link to this website in the description below. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you all have a blessed day and stay safe.